Prey is the latest movie in the Predator franchise. It was directed by Jan Trachtenberg, who did 10 Cloverfield Lane, as well as an episode of The Boys, an episode of Black Mirror. It stars Amber Midthunder, which is just an awesome last name, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. As well as Dakota Peevers plays her brother in the film. Amber Midthunder, she plays a character named Naru, and she is a Comanche hunter. This is kind of like colonialized days. There's some French trappers that show up in the mix. So, this is, earlier in the history of America here. Just kind of the first days, and it's really, really well done. This is only the second Predator movie I've seen, and the other I haven't seen the original, which shame on me. The only other Predator movie I saw was The Predator from Shane Black in 2018, and it was awful. It was maybe not the worst movie I've seen, but it was pretty bad. It was bad comedy, bad action, bad everything. Everything about that movie was terrible. And I'm happy to say that Prey is the exact opposite. From the acting, from the special effects, the CGI looks pretty good. The creature itself, I think, was done a lot of practical effects for the creature. The Predator that's in this movie. I don't think that's a spoiler to say. Yeah, it was really good. I probably would have benefited more if I'd seen the original, which is, well regarded, the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger, as really well regarded film. I still have yet to see it, so maybe I'll watch that one next after this. But yeah, it's streaming on Hulu. If you can watch it there. Unfortunately, as far as I know, it's not in theaters anywhere. I would have loved to see this movie in theaters. It really warrants the big screen treatment. Unfortunately, it's not going to get it. But yeah, this movie, the action was just amazing and brutal, and it really had your heart pounding on those scenes where the Predator is just taking out all these different other natural land predators. There's a lion, maybe it's a mountain lion. There's a big bear that's chasing our main character as well, and the predator comes in and kind of just takes care of it, as well as just part of Naru's tribe is trying to like get her back. She's like wants to be a hunter. Her whole tribe is kind of saying, like, you're really good at these other things. You're really good at medicine. You're really good at all these other things. Why don't you focus on that? You don't have to do this. But she wants to do this kind of trial where she goes after something, hunts something that is also hunting her. And that's kind of like a rite of passage for this Comanche tribe. And so she's kind of seeking this out and decides, hey, it's going to be this beast, and not only is she doing it for the clout, but also to protect her tribe. So yeah, it goes through a lot of it's just it's not too complicated. It's a really straightforward narrative, but it clips along at a really good pace. It's really well paced out. The action scenes are interspersed really nicely, and like the end is just like pure action. Like I said, there's the French fur traders that she runs into, and they kind of have a showdown. Try to use her and her brother as bait for the Predator, because they don't understand how the Predator works. Or she kind of gets a little insight into it after the Predator kind of lets her go when she's not perceived as a threat, and so she realizes, hey, he's trying to like take out the top dogs of the Predator, kingdom here. I keep saying Predator, the creature, and then there's also the natural predators like wolf. Wolf is the first one he takes out. Actually, the snake is the first one he takes out. But he's kind of working his way up the food chain, as you will. Although he's not interested in eating it, he's just hunting it for sport. Yeah, it's really good. I'm kind of rambling on, so I'll cut it short here. Definitely recommend it. I'd probably give it, in the a 9 out of 10 for sure. For me, probably even higher. It executes what it wants. It's a simple movie, but it really executes on the action, executes on the characters. There's a character that I got quite attached to that, doesn't make it in the end. And I actually felt some emotion, even though it's an hour and a half movie. Often it's hard to establish that emotional connection with your characters. But yeah, just really great work by the lead, Amber Midthunder, and also the guy that plays her brother, Dakota Beavers. They were kind of the standouts for the film for me. And yeah, just great to see another movie from the guy that did 10 Cloverfield Lane, which was a really good movie. And I hope he continues to do great stuff like this. So go check it out. It's on Hulu now. Yeah, that's my recommendation. Skip watching The Day Shift on Netflix. I just watched that too. I'm probably not going to review it because it wasn't that good. This is the far better action movie that going against supernatural or alien forces. This is definitely the one to watch. So I hope you enjoy it as much as I did, and give it a watch. Bye now.